Hello, this is Diana. This is my channel, which is the University YouTube channel. On my channel, I'm helping you fearlessly and unapologetically live your best, most authentic life. I'm helping you break through your barriers and transcend the limitations you may have. So today, just want to make a quick video. We have a lot of energy shifts going on. We have the Lions Gate, right? A lot of things are being revealed on this planet, right? So when all these things are coming, or truths are coming to the surface to be revealed, or things that are hidden in the darkness are coming into the light, there is healing, and that's within yourself and within the world around you. It's all one anyway, right? That there are levels to healing, and it can be really tough. But know when you have suffering, you have an awakening. When you have awareness, realizations about things, whatever form it may come, there is an awakening that comes with it. Spiritual awakening, personal awakening, whatever you want to call it, right? You know, as the higher frequency energies are coming in, the lower frequencies need to be transcended. Or I would say even I like to use the word transmuted, right? So the stuff you've been suppressing for years, a lot of it's coming to the surface to be dealt with, to be transmuted, to be healed. So now's not the time to beat yourself up. As someone that went through addiction issues, things like that, mental health issues, a lot of emotional issues, I did a lot of healing, right? You know, and there are levels to it. There are times when I wanted to give up. It gets hard because you're doing a lot of this is shadow work, right? You're confronting the stuff that's been below the surface, that's been unconscious. That's the unconscious programming that's running your life. Maybe trauma, right? Stuff you don't want to face. Limiting beliefs. Uncomfortable emotions. Unprocessed emotions. It can be overwhelming. And just know there are levels, and you're never going to be completely healed. You know, some people do shadow work. Some people have a dark night of the soul. Some people have spiritual awakenings. They go through a lot of suffering, right? And maybe they did a lot of inner work. Maybe go to therapy, treatment, things like that, right? So there are levels to it. You know, I thought when I went away, I had a dark night of the soul, right? I mentioned about some of my addiction issues in the past, right? I had to go to treatment to get help. And there are times, there's levels to that stuff, right? Even when I thought I healed certain things, more things came up. Deeper levels to it. Even right now, even though I've done a lot of that work, right? More things are coming up. Sometimes the bigger things I worked on are like, I was like, oh, I worked on those, but why am I getting triggered by this little thing? But it's really not that little. It seems like it's something little, but it's actually going to a deeper issue. It's maybe a deeper limiting belief, maybe could be something from your childhood, could be unprocessed emotions, even from a last relationship, you know what I mean? Feelings of unworthiness, stuff like that, right? So it can be easy to beat yourself up and want to give up and just go back to your old self, right? Because you're like, man, this is hard. Man, all this healing I did, I don't want to go through this again. Oh, I thought I got over this, there's still more. Sometimes you want to go back to being asleep or to just going back to toxic habits, patterns, so you don't have to deal with it, right? But I'm saying that's not the way to go. There are times when I went to treatment, when I was working through my addiction issues, right? Health issues, emotional issues, stuff from my childhood, stuff like that, right? There are times when I wanted to give up. When I wanted to just go back to my old lifestyle, which was killing me, ruining my life anyway, destroying my whole life, right? But sometimes the pain is so deep that you think it's easier to go back to the old, right? You say, oh man, it'd just be easier if I go back to that, you know? But suppressing it is not bliss. I'm telling you, I was someone that did that for years before I sought out help, right? There was years and years of me, I kept relapsing, going back to the same behavior, same patterns. This is in all areas, this isn't just addiction. It was a whole lifestyle, right? It was relationships, it was thought patterns, it was emotions. I would say a holistic view of that, right? It's everything. It's on our physical, even the food I was eating, right? I was doing a lot of damage to my body, my emotions, my mental state, and my spirit was gone. I feel like I had no soul for a while, right? It was a very dim light beneath all that. Just want to say, do not give up. The life you want is on the other side of that healing, that transformation. If I had given up, even when I went to treatment, I wanted to give up. I was there for 4 months, and I was going through it was very deep treatment. It was holistic. And we went through some really deep, it wasn't just therapy, it was like individual, we had to do assignments that were hard, and I had to sit there. That's why I call shadow work, because I was dealing with that stuff without all the distractions I have, without food, without men, without substances, right? Without anything of comfort to avoid those emotions that I've been suppressing for years. Just know that what you keep suppressing is suppression. It will come out, it will manifest. A lot of times it manifests even as a disease, right? All that energy is being trapped in your chakra stuff. You know, I've done a lot of chakra work too. I've done some Reiki sessions done, right? So it'll manifest in many ways. Or, you know, when you suppress, it's going to come eventually, especially with the high frequency energies coming in. It's going to come to the surface to be released at some point. Or it might come out in a toxic way, in an explosive way, in a way that you don't want to come out. You know, I've seen a lot of what's going on in the world. Some people, the energies are too much. And a lot of crime is being committed. People are really destroying the life. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard, but it's better to face it now than do it later. What are you waiting for? Your life is on the other side. The life that you say you want. A lot of people are trying to manifest this. I'm trying to manifest a business. I'm trying to manifest money, a relationship, twin flame, soulmate, whatever you're trying to manifest, right? Or just be better, healthier versions, maybe losing weight, healthier lifestyle, right? All that is on the other side of your healing. You're never going to be completely done healing just because you've done a bunch of work. There's still more stuff. I did a Reiki session, right, this weekend, and she also did energy reading and stuff, and I had thought I worked through a lot of stuff, but she gave me different perspectives on issues I was dealing with, and I thought I got over those, but there was like different levels, different perspectives, different levels of consciousness of those things, and it was hard for me to swallow. She did a whole analysis, right? And I was like, oh, I just did all this work. And it wasn't like I had a big ego. Well, sometimes we can't get a spiritual ego, right? Sometimes we think, oh, I'm more healed than this. I did all this other work. But no, you're not. Your soul is in a constant evolution of healing. Not just in this lifetime, in other lifetimes, whatever. You know, I'm not going to go into past lives and all that stuff. But I do believe in that. And I've done some past life regressions and some Reiki. You know, with my experience, you can, whatever resonates with you. But I'm seeing stuff. Seems like issues come up from even that, right? And you can just say, okay, if you don't want to believe in past lives, so what about karma? Everyone has some unprocessed emotions, whether it's from childhood, maybe from relationships, from whatever, adult life, right? Everyone has some level of healing that needs to be done. You wouldn't be here on Earth with these challenges and everything if you weren't supposed to learn something from it. If you weren't supposed to grow from it. You weren't supposed to transform it. You know, you're here in this 3D reality for a reason. If you had transcended all of it, you wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? There's a purpose. That's not judging. I'm just saying me as well. So just want to say, don't give up. There are levels to healing, and it's a process. Take it one day at a time. You know, sometimes we want to fit a bunch of healing all in a very small session, right? Don't give up. Be easy on yourself. We're going through years and years of programming from the media, from society, from our parents, from schools, right? Years of patterns programming. It doesn't matter what age you're at. It's never too late to do healing. There are levels to it, and I will say, look, am I exactly where I want to be? No. But have I made progress? Yes. If I had given up those years, I was in that addiction stage when I was all that. If I had just given up like I wanted to, I probably wouldn't be, first, I wouldn't be alive right now. Second of all, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing with my YouTube. All that I learned helped me do what I do on YouTube, inspire people, right? I inspire people on different levels. But anyway, my point is, don't give up. There are levels to it. Be easy on yourself. It's a process. And just keep taking the next step forward. It's not going to happen overnight. We want instant gratification. It doesn't always work that way. So keep healing yourself. I promise it is worth it. As someone that went through a lot dark stuff, I was at a very low point for a while, and I let my mind overpower me. I let my programming overpower me. I limiting beliefs, unprocessed emotions, trauma, stuff like that. And it hasn't been easy. It's been tough, but I'm glad I did. And now I look back at the time, I'm like, okay, yeah, that sucked, but you know, I learned the most through that. I transformed the most through that, and I was inspired the most by that, and that made me more powerful, stronger, and now I can help other people. Right? I'm glad I went through that then, because now, look, now other people are going through this, and I can help more, you know? And then I'm learning from other people, too. I'm still learning, and I'm teaching as I go, or as I learn, right? It's a process. I'm still healing every day. I'm not saying I'm a completely healed person. There's still things that trigger me, but I'm trying to help with the information that I have, that I learned. So, don't give up. Keep going. You got this, and we're all going to heal together, help each other out. We all need to connect more this time. You know, someone you might have I've learned something that other people have, and vice versa, right? We can all learn from each other. It's time to come together and connect, rather than to judge and separate and divide. That's all I have for today. If you like my content, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Also, I have a Facebook group, an Instagram, and a TikTok. The links are in my video description and in my channel description. Also, I do transformational coaching. My contact information is in the description below. Have a good day.